Welcome again to Construction Project Management's INT 4243 School of Technology, Eastern Illinois University. And we are still meeting with Mr. Les Vallis. Thank you for being with us today.
Sure.
As in the real estate business, they say location, location, location.
Mm-hmm.
It's in your business and in life generally, it's communication, communication, communication. With people, particularly when we deal with people. How would you communicate with different parties? And there are many players. You have the owner, you have the architect, you have your own crew, you have insurance people, you have inspection, you have an army of people to deal with. How do you communicate with each one?
Well, if they're starting with their own people, we normally naturally communicate face to face. We also, most of our trucks, all of our trucks, I would guess, has radios, which is base station and remotes here at the office, and then each truck has them in it. Some of the fellows carry handheld radios, so you have the communication with a radio on their belt. Most of the fellows have cell phones, so, and everybody has a pager, excepting myself, but and John. That
Who's John?
John is our camera person's better half.
Very good.
Okay.
And that's your son
also,
too?
Yes, my son, and also a licensed plumber that has been plumbing for, I guess, all of his adult life.
So it is a family business?
It's a family business. Yes.
Is it your father also, or you started that?
No, he was a farmer. So.
And you started that?
Mm-hmm.
What made you start this?
I started digging ditches.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be a plumber, so you always start off being the gopher.
Okay.
So I was the gopher for a period of time, and then you quickly normally work your way on into actually doing the plumbing work. And when I started, there wasn't any such thing as an apprentice.
Okay.
So you just worked with a plumber, and then licensing started coming into effect later on.
If you wanted to have an excavation job or part of your work is excavation, you subcontract somebody?
We have a trencher backhoe, so we do water services and we do shallow sewer work. If it's deep sewer work or any type of deep work, then we hire it done. We hire the digging done instead of us owning the equipment.
So you subcontract?
We subcontract it out.
Okay.
Basically, the only subcontracting we do will be excavation and sometimes some electrical work.
Okay.
And that's normally the only thing we'll hit.
Now, typically, you sign a contract with the owner or the architect or with the owner, and you subcontract. Does the contractor, the owner, has any say on the guy that you subcontract, or is totally your job?
Well, normally they deal through me.
So they have nothing to do. They have no say in what.
Well, they have the say because they pay the bill, but the chain of command normally is if anything they're wanting done, they go through us, and then we go, we work through the subcontractor.
If they have any reservations against this subcontractor, they don't want him or her to enter their job for any reason.
Mm-hmm.
They can say to you, sorry, we don't want this.
If they don't want them there, we normally don't put them there.
But they tell you, through you.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. If they make a mistake, the subcontractor makes a mistake, you are blamed to be blamed for it.
We're blamed, but normally the subcontractor has his own insurance again, so he's responsible for his work.
Okay, but I mean the owner wouldn't talk to him or her, he took to you.
Well, he'd probably talk to both of us, but I'd be the responsible party because I had the contract with him, and the subcontractor had a contract with me.
Okay. If the subcontractor didn't keep his time schedule for any reason, or price schedule, you cannot go back to the owner and say there is change here, so we change here. No way.
Not unless it's legitimate. Okay, if it's legitimate, if you're doing excavation and you hit things that's not supposed to be there in the ground, such as stone that you can't get through without dynamiting or jackhammering or those type of things, then normally you can go back and get a change order to take care of that. But again, if the subcontractor gives us a price for a job, then we expect him to honor his price and without changing that unless it's something we can get a change order on.
So the change of order will be verbal or written?
Written normally.
Written.
They're done both ways, but you always prefer the written ones.
Yeah, for the future. Changing orders change the time scheduling and change the money. So how
And
does this come into play?
they changed the time schedule, they changed the money, and they changed the work scope because something in the work scope changed. So it may extend the length of the job, or it may not, depending on what actually happened.
And you are the one to tell the owner that this will happen. This is the nature of the change.
Right.
Okay. Now, if the owner changes his or her mind, how does it go?
If they change their mind and it's something that's going to increase the cost, then again you want a change order to cover that cost. And if it is a change that decreases the cost, then normally they'll want to change for the decrease in price. So it works both ways, depending on whether they're adding to the work or taking away from the work.
Is there any limit of taking or adding? I mean, suppose you have this $40,000 job, and they added 5,000 or cut it 5,000. Is this a normal thing? But if they cut 30,000 on it, or they added 30,000 on top of the 40, this is a major change, right?
Right.
How does this?
It's still just covered by the change order. So if you've already got material for a job and they change and delete work that you've already purchased material for, then they're subject to, and you include this cost in your change order to them, but they're subject for restocking charges and whatever it costs to get that material back to whomever it came from. And sometimes you buy material that cannot be returned. So in that case, they own it.
Very good. When you have a verbal communication, you don't have a signature and date, and it will become a he or she said.
Yes.
How would you deal with this kind of situation?
Sometimes it's hard to deal with.
Thanks.
Okay.
I like this point.
Yes, because and there's dishonest people out there. Okay.
Yes.
And there's dishonest contractors out there. So you're always at the, when it comes down to verbal, when the he said, she said, or I said, you can get two totally different stories from what the actual facts was.
Even with honest people, sometimes understanding. I mean,
Or you
he
get
is very
misunderstanding.
honest, but he misunderstood or miscalculated or whatever.
Right.
Very honestly, but I mean the mistake is there. So both sides, both ways. You prefer written, dated, signed thing?
You always prefer that, because then there's something that you can take out and right here you said to do this.
Yes.
But if I try to tell you that you told me to do that and you say you didn't, then we're back to the he said, she said. So.
Yeah. Mr. Dallas, if I wanted to ask you to define a successful project management, everybody wants to be successful. What is a successful project management?
Well, a successful project manager is probably one that got a good job to start with, that was bid properly.
So he chose the right job,
or got assigned to the right job, because anytime you go into a job that was incorrectly bid, then he's fighting a rough battle before he gets started.
Yeah.